Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So guys अभी हम लोग करने वाले हैं फिजिक्स के कुछ नए और बेहतरीन और अलग हटपटे सवाल। हटपटे नहीं सॉरी, हटपटे क्या होता है भाई, मैं कुछ भी बोले यार। उप, भाई साहब यार, मैं नहीं चाहता कि गिरे पेन, लेकिन गिर गई। कोई बात नहीं, ये उठा कर रख देते हैं। और अभी हम ये करते हैं स्टार्ट। So 5.74 gram of a substance occupies 1.2 centimeter cube. Express its density by keeping the significant figures in view. तो डेंसिटी होता है मास बाय वॉल्यूम, तो मास बाय वॉल्यूम कर दो और सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर के बाद एक डिजिट यानी 4.8। ठीक है, अब दूसरा क्वेश्चन। द सरफेस एरिया ऑफ अ सॉलिड सिलेंडर ऑफ रेडियस 2 सेंटीमीटर एंड हाइट 10 सेंटीमीटर इज इक्वल टू, तो टोटल सरफेस एरिया लगा दो 2 पाई आर आर प्लस एच, सो 2 इंटू 3.14 इंटू आर 2 और आर प्लस एच 12, और फिर उसका नैनोमीटर में अभी कर दो कन्वर्ट, वरना बाद में कर देना तो आपका निकल कर जाएगा 1.5 टू 10 टू दी पावर 4 नैनोमीटर के मिलीमीटर, सॉरी मिलीमीटर स्क्वायर. फिर a new unit of length is chosen such that the speed of light in vacuum is unity. What is the distance between the sun and the earth in terms of the new light if light takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to cover this distance? So speed of light guys in vacuum क्या होती है, 3 into 10 to the power 8 मीटर पर सेकेंड. न्यू यूनिट ऑफ स्पीड 1c होती है. अब स्पीड यानी डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम, सो डिस्टेंस यानी स्पीड इनटू टाइम. सो स्पीड हमारे पास 1c है और टाइम हमारे पास है 480 प्लस 20 500 सेकेंड. सो डिस्टेंस आ जाएगा 500 cs. ठीक है, मतलब 500 न्यू यूनिट्स. फिर इसमें ये पूछा था नंबर ऑफ सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स इन 0.06900, so 6900 and 4. In 0.00 the underlying zeros are not significant, hence the number of. अच्छा है, तो आंसर दिया, उप्स माय बैड. ये म्यू होता है 10 टू द पावर -6, परमोमीटर 10 टू द पावर -30. 6 में से 13 घटाओगे क्या, ये 15 होता है. अरे बाबा सॉरी, 15 होता है तो 10 टू द पावर 9 आएगा. ठीक है, फिर what is motion? So motion is common to everything in the universe. We talk, we walk, we run and ride a bicycle. Even when we are sleeping, air moves into and out of our lungs, and our blood flows in arteries and veins. We see leaves falling from trees and water flowing down a dam. Automobiles and planes carry people from one place to the other. The earth rotates once every 24 hours and revolves around the sun once in a year. The sun itself is in motion in the Milky Way, which is again moving within its local group of galaxies. ठीक है भाई, बढ़िया. Velocity is a derivative of displacement with respect to time. Okay. A ball is thrown to fall freely from 100-meter height. After 1 second, after 1 second of its motion, its position is 5 meter. After 4 seconds, its position will be 80 meter. ठीक है guys? ये रहा भाई प्रूफ, आपको देखना है तो देख लेना. A ball is thrown in vertically upward direction. It returns back to the same position in 2 seconds. Then the maximum height achieved by the ball is 4.9 meter. 0.4 I cap plus 0.8 J cap plus X K cap represents a unit vector when X is अंडर रूट 0.2, मतलब सबको 1 के बराबर ही करने का. ठीक है. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज परपेंडिकुलर टू कॉस आई कैप प्लस साइन जे कैप माइनस साइन आई कैप माइनस कॉस जे कैप. फाइंड यूनिट वेक्टर इन डायरेक्शन 2 आई कैप प्लस 3 जे कैप प्लस 4 के कैप. 4 9 13 13 16 रूट 29. ठीक है, और फिर ऊपर से वैल्यू पुट कर दो, यूनिट वेक्टर पूछा है इसलिए. फिर डिफाइन प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन. A particle moves along a curved path under constant acceleration when thrown obliquely near the Earth's surface. Earth's surface. This curved path is always directed towards the center of the Earth. The path of such a particle is called the projectile's trajectory, and the motion is called the projectile motion. A is equals to 4 I cap plus 3 j cap, then A is equals to A cap, A mod. A mod equals to 5. A body is displaced by 6 meter in y direction by a force 5, 2, 3 Newton. So work done is 12 Joule. The magnitude of gravitational intensity of a point is 0.7 Newton per kg. What would be the magnitude of gravitational force on a body of 5 kg mass at this point? 3.5 Newton. The angular speed of overhand of a watch is pi by 2 and 670. कैसे? Omega is equals to 2 pi by t. 2 pi into t 12 into 3600. ये overhand 3600 तो टोटल सेकेंड और टोटल घंटे 12 होते हैं इसलिए 12 लिए अरे बाबा समझा the radius of gyration of a ring about the tangent perpendicular to its plane is root 2r at constant pressure out of H2 and O2 gas in which speed of sound is greater. At constant pressure, speed of sound in a given gas is proportional to gamma p by rho. So we know that rho H2 is smaller than rho O2. Therefore, VH2 will be greater than O2. For a progressive wave, y is equals to 5 sine in the bracket 0.01 x minus 2t, where x and y are in centimeter and t is in second. What will be its speed of propagation? So, speed of propagation is the pen to ले लूँ y is equals to a sine omega t plus theta. Oh, sorry, y is equals to a sine kx minus omega t. So A will be 5, K will be 0.01, omega will be 2, and what wave velocity? Wave velocity will be V is equals to omega by K. Uri Baba, this is the new thing. 2 by 0.1, 200 centimeter per second will be the wave velocity. Okay. A point source emits sound equally in all directions in a non-absorbing medium. 2 points P and Q are at a distance of 2 meter and 3 meter respectively from the source. The ratio of the intensities of the waves at point at P and Q is 9:4. Two waves are represented by the equation y1 is equals to a sine omega t plus kx plus 0.57 meter and y2 is equals to a cos omega t plus kx meter, where x is in meter and t is in second. The phase difference between them is y1 और y2 ये है. और अगर हम y2 को साइन के टर्म में लिखे तो क्या लिख सकते हैं y2 is equals to a sin pi by 2 plus omega t plus kx. क्योंकि cos is will be sine pi by 2 plus theta. So by this we will get to know theta 2 will be pi by 2 plus omega t plus kx. Theta 1 will be omega t plus kx plus 0.57. Phase difference will be 1.3 point okay 3.14 minus 0.57. Okay. 1.57 minus 0.571 radian. Okay, yes. Find the emissive power from the 0.3 centimeter square surface of filament of bulb of tungsten at a 3000 Kelvin temperature. Take E is equals to 0.4 for tungsten, 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 tungsten bulb. So H is equals to AE sigma T4. A will be 0.3, E will be 0.4 into T will be 3000 into 4 into linear density sigma will be 10 to the power minus 8. So H would be approximately 60 volt according to textbook value. Okay guys, और ये स्टीफन बोल्ट्जमैन लॉ हमने यूज किया, ठीक है, ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, याद कर देना जिनको याद नहीं है वो. Give the names of physical quantities which are needed to describe fluid pressure density. Okay. A particle performs SHM with amplitude of 0.01 meter and the frequency of its oscillation is 60 Hz. Find the maximum acceleration of a particle. 144 pi square meter per second square. ठीक है. For a certain gas, the ratio of specific heat is given to be gamma 1 is equals to 1.5. For this gas, Ct will be 3R by G. If the ratio of density and pressure of given amount of ideal gas at 10 degrees centigrade is X, then ratio at 110 centigrade will be 283 by 383 X. Okay. Energy of a gas per liter is 300 joule. What will be the pressure of the gas? 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. Okay. For a wait. Okay. Okay. Yes, continue. For a polyatomic ideal gas and degree of freedom is 24, find the ratio of Cp by Cv 1.08. Kinetic energy of gas with mass m is its momentum will be root 2 me. An ideal gas at temperature T1 is compressed to 30 to 30 seconds of its original volume. Then its temperature T2 will be gamma equals to 1.4. So 4 T1. Odi Baba. Lot of MCQs. The approximate depth of an ocean is 2700 meter. The compressibility of water is 45 point into 10 to the power minus 11 by Pascal, and density of water is 10 to the power 3 kg meter by meter cube. What fractional compression delta V by V of water will be obtained at the bottom of the ocean? So B is equals to minus P by delta V by V. So by this we can solve it. But that will be applicable in solid. Here it is fluid. So delta P is equals to rho Hg. Rho will be 10 to the power 3. H will be 2700 and G will be 10. Okay. Then we will use the formula of Bulk's modulus delta P, B is equals to delta P by delta V by V, because we don't know delta P, so we have found out it first. Okay. The compressibility of water is 4 into 10 to the power minus 5 meters square by Newton per unit atmospheric pressure. What will be decrease in volume of 100 meter cube of water under pressure of 100 atmospheres? 4 into 10 to the power 8 centimeter cube. Dimensions of stress are m l minus 1 t minus 2. The ratio of Poisson's ratio. The value of Poisson's ratio for steel is 0.28 to 0.30. Define universal gravitational constant G. In F is equals to G m1 m2 by r square. So F is equals to G. A rectangular film of liquid is extended from 4 centimeter into 2 centimeter to 5 centimeter into 4 centimeter. If the work done is 3 into 10 to the power minus 4 joule, the value of the surface tension of the liquid is 0.125 Newton by meter square. Wait. Hello. Uh, this is this sum of lasers, right, guys? Or full. Let's keep it full. Let us keep it full. Okay, no change. Okay. Let's go. Give two uses of Pascal's law. The device is working on Pascal's law. Hydraulic lift, hydraulic brakes. Okay, device is working on Pascal's law. On Pascal's law. Hydraulic lift, hydraulic, hydraulic brake. 1 bar is equals to 750 torque. SI unit of Stephen Boltzmann's constant is volt by meter square into Kelvin to the power 4. A black body emits radiations of maximum intensity at a wavelength of 5000 Armstrong when the temperature of the body is 1227 degree centigrade. If the temperature of the body is increased by 1000 degrees centigrade, the maximum intensity of emitted radiation would be at 3000 Armstrong. If the temperature of the Sun were to increase from T to 2T and its radius from R to 2R, the ratio of radiant energy received on Earth to what it was previously will be 64. Dimensional formula for thermal conductivity is here. K denotes the temperature. M1 L1 T minus 3K. Give the nature of PV diagrams of isobaric and isochoric process. Okay. In isobaric process, the graph is parallel to volume. The isobaric process, the graph is parallel to volume, while in isochoric process, graph is parallel to while in isochoric process the graph is parallel to the graph is parallel to pressure. Okay. So a pendulum is hung from the rod of a sufficiently high building and is moving freely to and fro like a simple harmonic oscillator. The acceleration of the bob of the pendulum is 20 meter per second square at a distance of 5 meter from the mean position. The time period of oscillation is pi second. The ratio of frequencies of fundamental harmonic produced by an open pipe to that of closed pipe having the same length is 2:1. Just a second, guys. Mm, 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 mm. Array, I am just turning on the night light. Yep, let's go. Yes. A periodic motion obey force law is equals to F is equals to minus kx is only a simple harmonic motion. A Carnot engine having an efficiency neta is equals to 1 by 10 as heat engine is used as a refrigerator. If the work done on the system is 10 joule, the amount of heat absorbed from the reservoir at a lower temperature is 90 joule. What is dimension of physical quantities? Explain by using suitable example. Any physical quantity can be represented using dimension. Any physical quantity can be represented as combination of seven base quantity. Its symbol are as follows: mass, length, time, electric current, temperature, luminous intensity, quantity. Dimension: power or exponent to which the base power or exponent to which base quantity is raised to is called dimension of that quantity. Volume: L into B into H. Easy peasy, guys. Okay, so from now the question starts. A car moving along a straight highway with speed of 126 kilometer per hour is brought to a stop within a distance of 200 meter. What is the retardation of the car, and how long does it take for the car to stop? So 126 into pi 5 by 2. 126 into 5 by 2. 9, 6, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 7, 7, 7, 5, 35. Okay, it's brought to stop. So we initialize this. Okay, and how long does it take? Okay, so v square 0 minus 35 per square is equals to 2. What is the retardation? Into A into 200. So 35 into 35. Let me calculate it. Wait. 35 into 35. 1225. 1225 divided by 400. 3. 3.0625. So approximately we are taking minus 3.06. Okay. So what is the retardation and how long does it take? So how long? So V final equals to 0. So minus 3.06 will be the A. V naught will be 35. Ouch. Ouch. Just a second, guys. Yes. So 35 minus 3, 0.3t. So t is equals to 35 by 3.06, so 11.44 second. Okay, guys. Proof F is equals to minus dV by dx for a conservative force. Wait, guys, I am coming. Just give me a second. I'm going for drinking water. Yep, guys, let's go. Actually, I was filling the water bottle also, so that now I didn't need to go up and drink with water, and we won't need to waste more time. We will, and we won't be wasting any more time on it. Okay, guys, so let's begin. Proof F is equals to minus dV by dx for conservative force. Suppose that a body undergoes displacement delta x under the action of a conservative force F. Work done by this force W is equals to F delta x. But according to work energy theorem, W is equals to delta K. So delta K is equals to F delta x. Now from the law of conservation of K, law of conservation of mechanical energy delta K plus delta V is equals to 0. F delta x is equals to minus delta V. F is equals to minus delta V by delta x. Okay, guys. Hence, in the case of conservative force, force will be obtained by taking negative derivative of potential energy with respect to the displacement. Udi baba. A body is moving indirectionally indirectionally under the influence of a source of constant power. Its displacement in time t is proportional to t square. Okay. Here I am not proving it's too long. I was fearing that I need to explain this much big question to you all. But thank God it was MCQ. Never mind. Find the torque of a force 7 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 5 k cap. About the origin, the force acts on a particle whose position vector is oh bhai, F torque tau is equals to Fi. So just simply multiply it. Okay. Now don't tell me you all don't know how to multiply. See, here it is done for you all. Just multiply it and take the magnitude. Easy peasy. Okay. So state and explain right hand screw rule. Right hand screw rule. In figure A, it states that which is the figure A. Okay, this is figure A. We are here. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are too behind, guys. We are too behind. We need to do more. Okay, anyways, we continue. In figure A, it states that if a right-handed screw placed with its axis perpendicular to the plane containing the two vectors is rotated from the direction of A to the direction of B vector through smaller angle than the sense of the advancement of the tip of the screw gives the direction of A vector into B vector or C vector. Screw is rotated in such a way that direction of its tip advancement is the direction of its C vector. Oh my god. It's yeah, just do rotation and okay. Find the magnitude of acceleration due to gravity at a height of 10 kilometers from the surface of the 10, so 10 to the power 4, and g is equals to g 1 minus 2h by re. So g 9.8 1 minus 2 into 10 to the power 4 by g is equals to 6.4 into 10 to the power 6. Okay, so by solving you will get gh approximately 9.8 meter per second square. Oh my god. Here 2h. Yes, it's the formula. No comments. I was thinking it was wrong, but no, it is right. Okay, okay, good questions are coming around there. What is mole? Explain two equations for mole. At standard temperature and pressure, mass contained in 22.4 liter volume of gas is equal to its molecular mass. Quantity of gas is called mole. Its symbol is mole. Molecular mass of 1 mole of gas B, m naught and mb mass of gas which contains mu mole gas. Then m naught is called molar mass. M is equals to mu m naught. Mu is equals to m by m naught. In 1 mole gas there are any Avogadro number of molecules. In given mu moles, there are n number of molecules. Then n is equals to mu n naught. Mu is equals to n by n naught. Okay, so yeah, you all know these things. So I'm not okay, wasting more time on it. So define degree of freedom. Number of independent motion that given molecule of gas can possess is called degree of freedom. Number of independent motion that gives molecule of gas can possess is called degree of freedom. Degree of freedom depend on following factors. Molecule is made up of how many atoms, temperature of gas. Okay, so molecule is made of how many atoms? Molecule is made of how many atoms, temperature of gas, temperature of gas. Possible independent motion of gas is in the form of quadratic terms. This is called degree of freedom. Possible independent motion of gas is in the form of quadratic terms. This is called degree of freedom. Okay. What is heat transfer? Gives its example. Heat is a type of energy. Heat is energy transferred from one system to another or from one part of a system to another part, arising due to temperature difference. Thus, motion of heat in substance is called heat transfer. Okay. Motion of heat in substance is called heat transfer. substance is uh, heat transfer. Three distinct modes of heat transfer are there. Okay, three distinct modes of heat transfer are there. Heat transfer are there. Conduction, convection, radiation. Okay. So yes, heat is a type of energy from one system to another. Okay, okay. Explain. No, no, don't. You don't need to do the diagram. Okay. You understand it. Not need to do. I am not using the marker. Okay. Explain hydrostatic paradox. Oh, bhai sahib. Oh my God. Explain hydrostatic paradox. Any questions I have given? I have chosen. My God, I also don't know. Below figure is an example of hydrostatic paradox. Pressure at any point in the liquid does not depend on the shape or area of pressure. This fact is known as hydrostatic paradox. Consider vessels of different shapes as shown in figure. They are connected at the bottom by a horizontal pipe. On filling with water, the level in the three vessels is the same through they hold different amount of water. Okay, this shows that water at the bottom has the same pressure below each section of the vessel. Easy peasy. Explain Hooke's law. For small deformations, the stress and strain are proportional to each other. This is known as Hooke's law. Important, okay? This definition is being taken from your NCERT textbook, so learn by heart. For small deformations, the stress and strain are proportional to each other. This is known as Hooke's law. Okay, stress proportional to strain. Stress equals to K into strain, where K is proportionality constant and is known as modulus of elasticity. Hooke's law is an empirical law and it is valid for most materials. However, there are some materials which do not exhibit this linear relationship. SI unit of K is Newton per meter square or Pascal, and its dimension for formula is ml minus 1 t minus 2. Okay, explain about amplitude and phase of wave. See now long questions have started. Periodic motion, harmonic motion. Then the section C will come, and this is just the halfway. Okay, another half more is still waiting for you guys. Okay, anyways, we will see it what each type of questions are there. Now let us do this. Explain about amplitude and phase of wave. Magnitude of maximum displacement of a particle taking part in the propagation of wave is called amplitude of wave. It is shown by symbol A or A. According to wave equation, y is equals to a sin kx minus omega t plus phi. Now since the value of sin omega t minus kx plus phi has extreme values plus minus 1, we can write y max is equals to a plus minus 1 is equals to plus minus a. Amplitude of wave y max equals to a. Amplitude of wave is always positive. Its SI unit is meter and dimensional formula is L1. Okay, so you need to do you just need to remember nothing but y is equals to a sin kx minus omega t plus phi, and remember that extreme value is plus minus 1 because sin is there, so y max will be plus because mode of y max will be taken for amplitude because amplitude cannot be negative. So done. And if your a is sorry, if your lambda is positive and it is taken in meters, so its dimensional formula will be L1. Okay. Initial phase. If we know the initial position of a particle at the origin of wave and direction of its motion on its path at time t equals to 0, then we can find out value of initial phase using y equals to kx e sin omega t. Okay, putting x equals to 0, y equals to 0, we will get y at 0. So it will be a sin phi. Here, knowing the value of sin phi, we can know the initial phase. Okay. If we know the value of phi, we can put it and we can find out the initial phase one. In wave equation, y is equals to x t a sin omega t minus kx plus phi. The argument of sine function is omega t minus kx plus phi, which is called the total phase of a wave at a time t and at a distance x from its source. Yes, we know. This is basic thing. Means if we put y is equals to xt, so we will get the its value from time t and distance x, and it will be maximum. And if we want to know the minimum, put x0 and t0, so we will get the initial phase. And if we will do the separate, we will get the total phase. So it is also written. It also gives total phase of oscillations of a particle at distance x from origin of wave at time t. Yes, easy peasy. That definition of wave speed and derive v is equals to omega by k. Wave speed means the distance covered by wave. The distance covered by wave in unit time is called wave speed. Is called wave speed. Wave speed. Unit is meter per second. Dimensional formula meter. So L1 and second. So T minus 1. Okay. Lambda is the distance covered by wave in time t. So wave speed lambda equals to distance covered distance lambda by time t, and wave speed will be v is equals to lambda by t, but t equals to frequency f. So uh, v is equals to v lambda, and lambda equals to mm, 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 and here this wait, and frequency is equals to out lambda by 2 pi, and that v equals to what frequency equals to 2 pi v, and that lambda equals to lambda by 2 pi. Okay, so v is equals to omega by k. Difference between periodic motion and harmonic motion. Periodic motion is not always it is not always simple motion. The force acting on a particle performing periodic motion is not necessarily directly proportional to displacement and opposite to displacement. Okay. The force acting on a particle performing periodic motion is not necessarily proportional to displacement and opposite to displacement. Periodic motion is not always simple motion. Periodic motion is not always simple motion. The force acting on particle performing periodic motion is not necessarily directly proportional to displacement or opposite to displacement. Okay, I am not writing it. Simple harmonic motion is always periodic motion. SHM is always periodic motion. Is always periodic motion. The force acting on a particle performing SHM necessarily proportional to direct to displacement or opposite to displacement and opposite to displacement. Okay, so it's quite easy, guys. Write a note on isobaric process. Okay, the process during which the wait, guys. I am just steering the page as I have completed it. So the process during which the volume of system remains constant is known as isochoric process. Volume V is constant in isochoric process, and derivation is given. Work is equals to pressure by delta pressure into delta V, and if delta V equals to 0, so work will also be 0, and work is equals to 0, so delta Q is equals to delta U from first law of thermodynamics. Okay, hence heat absorbs and initial energy increases, means temperature increases when gas reject heat, Eject heats. And internal energy decreases means temperature decreases. Yes. The change in temperature for a given amount of heat can be determined by the specific heat capacity of a gas at constant volume by the formula C equals to delta Q by mu delta T. Delta T is equals to delta Q by C. Okay. Derive equation of motion of body moving in two direction. I am not deriving it. Okay, you are derived by yourself. E second law. See, bhai, this is second law. You all think I will just derive it? No, bhai. Write Kepler's law of orbital regarding motion of planet. First law. Explain focus semi major axis and law of orbits. Law of orbits means orbit formed by a planet revolving around the sun. Point is nearest to the sun. Point P is called perihelion. Point A is farthest to the sun, so it is known as aphelion. Semi-major axis is distance, which is half of AP. In Copernicus model orbit, bhai sahab, what names are given here, was considered circular where ellipse is a closed curve, circle is a special case of ellipse. Consider 2 points F1 and F2. I am not deriving it yet. Here I want some, yes, this calculation and explain the plates, explain by plates, the position. Oh my God, what is plate by? Estimate volume of water using the data given. Are these type of the questions, dude? My God. Guys, I hope you will enjoy it. Uh, Anyways, let's do this question. The planet Mars has two moons, Phobos and Deimos. Uh, Phobos has a period 7 hours 39 minutes and an orbital radius of 9.4 into 10 to the power 3 kilometer. Calculate the mass of Mars. So period of Phobos, convert it 7 into 3600 plus 39 into 60. 27540 seconds. Delta G and delta R. Yeah, everything will be given. So just use this formula. Period of satellite of Mars. So basically period of satellite formula is used, which is T square is equals to 4 pi square GM into R cube. So just put on the values and we have to find m is equals to 4 pi square r cube divided by gt square. So now put values and you will get m is equals to 6.5 into 10 to the power 23 kg. Obtain instantaneous velocity of a particle executing SHM. So you can do it by your own. Explain this, you can do it by your own. Estimate volume of a particle. Explain the volume of a water molecule using the here data. One is not given. How can we do it? My bad, guys. I didn't put the correction here. Obtain the relation at here delta Cp by Cv is equals to lambda and Cv by minus C. You just do all this with the majority of learning. Okay, I can't help you in this. And what is this? Write and explain Stephen Boltzmann's law. I can write this for you, okay? The rest is Dichaka, Kuchaka, Kuchaka, Dichak, do it by your own. 75 one will be do. State and prove Pascal's law, you do it by your own. Obtain this and do it by your own. Change, calculate the change in internal energy on water is converted. Okay, I will do this. a relation between these. Do it by your own. So that the law of conservation of mechanical energy is obtained by pulling or compressing the block tied at the end of a string. Bhai, what is this? What is this? Bhai, what is this? What is uniform circular motion? By using proper figure, obtain equations of acceleration. Yeah, this is yeah, dB. You need to just find the acceleration here. This is also again dB. Maximum speed. So what is left? This is again dB. Array dB by we have done this. Derived is dPr. So for array same bhai. I have just oh my god. What to say? Yeah, every question is just this question also we had done like what to say. Okay, so we are almost done, guys. Just so I just need to explain to you the one or two questions. Then we have done. State is complete. Obtain this also. This also we are not going to do. This also not. So yes, this question is the last question. Okay, guys. An oxygen cylinder of volume 30 liters has an initial gauge pressure of 15 atm and a temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. After some oxygen is withdrawn from the cylinder, the gauge pressure drops to 11 atm and its temperature drops to 17 degrees. Estimate the mass of oxygen taken out of the cylinder. Okay, so just write all the given data and apply delta m is equals to m naught v by r P1 by T1 minus P2 by T2 and you will find your answer. So your M will be 0.141 kg. So yes, that's all it for the day guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. The rest is up to you. Do it by your own self. Just derivations are there. So yes, okay.